today, it's Wednesday, April 1st. So today it's Wednesday, and I did my monthly monthly meat runs at my local butcher. So once a month, I go to the butcher shop and I stock up on all of my beef products, my steaks, my hamburger meat or ground chuck, and pork chops and pot roast. So I do this once a month because trust me, with the prices at the grocery store, my local butcher is much better. It's about $200, sometimes less, much less, depending on what I'm getting. Today I got a little bit extra because, as I said, they had some good sales going, and it's a better buy for me too. And I doubled up on like a pot roast. I got a couple. I got more. I got porterhouse steaks, cowboy steaks, T-bone steaks, and then I got central cut pork chops, and I got my Italian sausage. I always get 1 or 2 pounds of Italian sausage because I use that when I'm making lasagna or any pasta, spaghetti, whatever I'm making with hamburger meat. I usually add that in, and sometimes I add it in when I'm doing meatloaf. I also got, what else did I get that was different? Oh, Salisbury steaks. I got 4 good size Salisbury steaks. And I treated my daughter to her big juicy pickle. Gosh. Anyway, so that's what I got today. So I am going to unwrap them, date them, put them in freezer bags, and put them downstairs in my freezer. This is going to last about, depending on how much, usually like 3, maybe 4 months. Believe it or not, I just used last week, I made a couple of steaks that I had bought in July last year, so I still have some meats in the freezer, but with these prices, the way they're going, we rather go to the butcher and stock up. That way, my granddaughter, my daughter, if anybody needs anything, they know they can come to Gigi's freezer, help themselves. But with the way the prices are now, this is the best convenient, economical way to grocery shop. So I'm going to let you see what I've got and how I pack them for the freezer. So first things first, I like to take my Ziploc bags and write the item and the date. So this is the sirloin steaks. No, I'm sorry, Salisbury steaks. And it's 4 in this pack. And today's date is April 1st, 26. So I'm not going to rinse them. I'm going to leave it as is. Look at these steaks. They are beautiful. I'm going to leave them because there's 4. And when I cook them, I'm going to do 4. So I'm going to leave them in the original wrapping with the original separation. And I'm going to place them in my freezer bags. There are my 4 Salisbury steaks, ready for the freezer. This is, and I only did 1 pound this time. of the Italian loose meat sausage because I already have another pound down there, so that's okay. I didn't need that much, but hey, for under $5, couldn't beat it. It's like $4 and some change a pound. You're not gonna find good, real Italian loose meat sausage for a price like that. So it's Italian loose meat. And guess what? I have to write it out like that because when I go tell my husband, hey honey, go down in the freezer and pull out Italian, he'll be coming up with my Italian sausages and everything else. It's like, no babe. The loose meat. So I have to write it like that. And now my center cut steak, pork chops. So the rib center cut pork chops. I am going to, I got 4, but I'm going to break it down. I'm going to separate it into 2 because my husband and I will eat 1 chop a piece. And quite frankly, I'm not really that keen on reheating pork chops. And normally I ask them to separate them into 2 each, but that's okay. I can do it myself. I don't want to hold them up. And those people at this butcher shop are so nice. Such nice ladies. I don't know why I haven't gotten chicken yet. I think chicken is okay in the store right now, price-wise. And as much chicken as my husband eats, you'd think I would, but I've got a good stock downstairs in the basement of chicken. So, 2 pounds of ground chuck. Each one has 2 pounds. So that's 4 pounds. 2 cowboy steaks. 2, oh, this is the sirloin roast. Great. And for $20, to me, that's an extra great buy. So for all of this meat, I spent almost $200. And it's okay, it's going to last, and it's still economically better than going into the grocery store and buying it as I need it. This way, I have it. And if you hear any background noise, it's because I have the kitchen door open, just because it's nice, I want to sit there, and sorry for the noise. 2 T-bone steaks. 26. And these I'm going to freeze together. Look at them. They are beautiful. These steaks are absolutely gorgeous. So I would recommend, if you can, if at all possible, to do your bulk meat shopping at a meat market or a butcher shop. And I have 2 cowboy steaks. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do the porterhouse. These porterhouse steaks are beautiful. Look at these porterhouse steaks. Look at those. They are gorgeous. I think my husband and I could probably eat one together. They are beautiful. Okay, porterhouse. And I have some ground chuck. That's 2 pounds. And I usually use this amount when I'm making a meatloaf, or if I'm making ziti, baked ziti, or, spaghetti. Because when I make spaghetti, baked ziti, lasagna, I make enough for 2 to 3 days. It's just me and my husband. Sometimes my daughter comes by, but this is enough for 2 or 3 days for us. Another ground chuck. And this ground chuck was like $4.60 a pound. 2 pounds for $1.26. And last but not least, cowboy steaks. These are our favorite. These are not as big as the ones that I made last week or a couple of weeks ago, but look at this. They are beautiful, gorgeous, beautiful steaks. So actually tonight we're going to finish off the pot roast I made the other day for dinner. So that's what we're doing. And because, as I said, it's spring break, my husband is off from work this week. So he's helping me do a lot of things that I had intentionally planned or planned to do before. But he did go with me to the butcher shop. He likes it. I think they prefer seeing him because they know he's going to buy everything for less than $200. I got porterhouse, T-bone steaks, cowboy steaks, 2 sirloin rib tip roasts, 4 pounds of ground chuck, 4 rib chops, center rib cut, 2 pounds of loose meat, 4 Salisbury steak. That's the loose meat Italian sausage. So, this is an economical buy. I would suggest, if you can, if it's at all possible, please go to your local butcher. If you don't have a freezer, freezers are not that expensive. You can go to Lowe's, Home Depot, even I believe Walmart may have some. Yeah, Walmart does, and I know they have the mini fridge, but it's worth it to spend the money on a freezer and stock up. So, until next time, thank you for watching. I hope this helps. I hope this is a great suggestion that you will take to heart. And I'll see you soon. So please don't forget to subscribe and like. And I like being here with you.